Hello everyone, this is Ron LeGrand and welcome to the New Masters of Real Estate show. And I have with me today Jason Watson, which is a guy you're really going to want to meet if you have any interest in selling a house or buying a house. Jason,
yes, Ron.
You buy houses and you do this in Calgary or all other areas?
We've actually been at it for quite some time now. We started in the late 90s in the real estate, and just to give you a little history on myself, I was a realtor for quite some time, sold hundreds of homes, moved on and owned 3 real estate offices. From there I sold it, and I have formed the Canadian Home Buyers Network, which we actually have a network of with people throughout the country that we buy and sell homes.
Okay,
together.
so now you're still a realtor? Listing houses, you're only interested in buying them?
Absolutely
correct?
not, and that's why I actually went this route, because I'd rather be buying them than listing them.
All right. Well, tell me, how do you buy houses, and what kind of houses are you looking to buy?
Well, since we're nationwide from coast to coast in most urban areas, we're looking for a variety of homes when it comes down to anything from an acreage to a duplex, a detached house, you name it. We're looking for anybody that's looking to sell quick. We can close quickly. If you're looking to go and buy another home and want to carry on into that and eliminate this one, we can take it over that way as well.
So why should I come to you instead of just going and list my house with a realtor?
Well, as I mentioned before, the realtor's main focus is to list and sell your home. My main focus is to buy your home.
Oh, so, okay, so if I want to bypass the process of listing it and getting it sold, I come to you and you're going to buy the property from me.
That's
now, you can't
correct.
buy all the houses that people bring to you, can you?
Well, we actually do try to purchase every one of them, and the way that we do that is we work with private lenders that we have access to a considerable amount of capital that we're able to turn quickly, and that's why we're able to close a little bit quicker than the normal traditional way going through a bank.
Do you pay cash for all the houses you buy, or some of them, or what?
We can do that. It depends on what the seller really needs.
Obviously, if there's more owed on it, then you're willing to pay for it in cash, then you can't buy it all cash that way. But that doesn't stop you from buying the houses, because sometimes you just take over the debt on houses. Sometimes they can even be close to 100% finance. Is that correct?
That is correct, and so we have no problem with that within reason. We just have to look at the whole picture of everything, and we're actually able to save out those large payout penalties, $30,000, $10,000, you name it. With the interest rates being so low with these older mortgages, it definitely helps out.
So what it comes down to is, if I have a house for sale, I should get a hold of you, give you some facts about the house, and then you can tell me quickly whether you can help me or whether you can't help me. It doesn't cost anything, right?
No, we're completely free.
Right?
We're completely
you don't
free.
charge me anything, right?
Don't charge you anything.
You're either going to buy my house or you're not, right?
Correct.
All right. So you buy houses using different methods. Tell me, what do you do with them when you get them bought?
Well, once we buy them, we obviously want to turn around and resell those. So we focus on a large market share of buyers that are unable to traditionally purchase a home. It could be a case of bad credit, no credit, bankruptcies.
Whoa. You mean I can buy a house from you if I don't have good credit?
Exactly. No problem at all.
You have to explain that.
Well, the reason why we're able to work with you is because we control the asset, and we are like the bank.
You're the owner.
That's correct, and we do not have to worry about going through a textbook procedure manual that back in the day you did this 6 years ago, and your life has now changed.
So you are the committee.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So you own or finance them yourself? Is that what you do?
Yes, we do.
All right. So people pay you monthly payments, and maybe sometime when they get qualified, which you help them get qualified too, don't you?
Yes, we do.
Get qualified?
Yes, we do. Yeah.
So if I come to you, my credit is shot, I can still buy a house from you. And then if I want you to, you can help me get my credit cleaned up and maybe go get a better rate at the bank sometime in the future when I can get cash, get a loan qualified and cash you out, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
And the other thing is even if your credit is great and you're short some down payment, we can work with you on that as well. We'll open it up and we'll design a program that will work for you.
So I don't need good credit, but I do need income to make the monthly payments.
That's
right?
correct.
Right.
Yes.
And I do need some money.
Yes.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
So if I don't have any money and my credit is shot, you can't help me.
I can't help you, but we can put you in on a program that we can get you on track so that you have an idea of what you need to be able to purchase the home, and we proceed that way. It's just a longer process, that's all.
So in a minute I'm going to ask you to tell us how we can reach you, but really what I need to do, contact you, if I'm looking for a home, at least get on your list, because you have a big list of people looking to buy houses from you, don't you?
Correct.
Obviously, with the way you sell them, make it so easy for people to buy, that's a lot of demand out there. So I may not be able to buy one from you immediately, but I should at least get on your list, tell you where I want to go and what I got to work with, and then you'll contact me when you get one, right?
Yes, absolutely. Okay. If you go on there, you may even want to see what we have, and then over a few months you can get an idea of how we work in the market and the actual speed to see that we are real.
And you said you're not just Calgary, you're all over.
We're nationwide in Canada, that's correct.
Well, you mentioned something a while ago about this private lender. What is a private lender?
A private lender is an individual that is sitting on excess cash that they don't know what to do with, and it's sitting in the bank making X amount of money. When I say X, literally X zero. That's exactly it. Or they may have an RRSP where they're going through a financial advice of an individual that hasn't been able to guide them in the right way, and after big commissions and so on, they're actually left with less than what inflation is in most cases.
So you're looking for guys like me who got some money sitting around, want to get a high rate of return safely because you're secured by the real estate.
Correct.
And there's plenty of equity above the loan, unlike what the banks do.
Correct.
Okay. So you're going to, and it closes with an attorney. It's all done right.
That's
so
correct.
You're going to give me a mortgage on the property with X interest rate. And then when you sell the property and cash out of it, you pay me off principal plus interest? Is that how it works?
It depends on what you're looking for. Some people are looking for income on a monthly basis. Some individuals like to accrue it and make a higher rate.
Wow.
And when it comes to cash you out, we can either transfer you into another home immediately or whatever works for you again.
If I want to sell a house, I come to you.
Correct.
If I want to buy a house, I come to you.
Yes, absolutely.
If I want a high rate of return on my money, I come to you.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, then tell me, how do I get to you?
Well, you can reach us two different ways.
Right.
And the first one, if you would like to use the computer, you can reach us at the CanadianHomeBuyersNetwork.com.
Okay, if I'm selling.
That's if you're selling or buying.
Or buying, all right.
If you'd like to be a private lender, you could also go to that site and just go through the main contact us, and it'll be forwarded to the correct page.
All right. Well, before I let you go, I want to ask you, can you tell me a story about someone that you've bought a house from that sticks in your mind?
Yes, I can do that. I had an individual that contacted me a few months ago, actually, and this one really sticks out. She was really stressed on the phone, had a rental property, and the tenants decided to bail on her. Go figure. We've all had that happen to us.
Tenants do that, I guess.
Yeah. Anyway, she was sitting and she was borrowing against her life insurance policy, and it was starting to eat away, and she needed that money. So what we did is we sat down immediately. This was on a Friday night. We worked out the numbers, and ultimately I was able to save her a $12,000 mortgage payout penalty.
Wow.
I was able to close on it before the next payment, which was a weekly payment, and she had her payment coming out on Thursday.
Oh.
And I was able to get the money back into her pension plan to recover the debt that she was in.
So you're her hero now.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I bet you have equal stories from people who buy from you as well, don't you?
Well, we do, and those ones are actually a little more touching because they get so beat up by the traditional banks. And you know, not to go again, I respect a lot of realtors, but obviously they don't want to go out with anybody that doesn't have any money or bad credit.
You have. They don't own the house, right? You can do whatever you want. You're the owner.
That's correct, yeah.
Okay.
So there was a man that contacted our office, and he obviously doubted that everything would work out. And to give you a little bit of a breakdown on him, he went through some tough times. He got an accident at work, and couldn't work for a few months. Obviously that ate up most of his savings and beat his credit up a little bit. But we were able to get him on track, and we put him into a home, and within a 2.5-year period he was able to process the deal, and now he's off on his own and happy.
So another great story. So you're looking for good people who've had some issues perhaps, or maybe not, and deserve another chance to get a home of their own.
Exactly. You know, the past is in the past. We're looking at the future at this point.
You feel good about what you do, don't you?
Yes, I really enjoy it.
I can tell you enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I can tell that you're a great public service to those out there watching you. So I am honored to interview you, honored to know you, and I hope all of our viewers contact you. And again, it doesn't cost anything, so why not? So, sir, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ron.
Okay.